One day, I plan to live sustainably and off the grid on my own piece of paradise in the north. So I'm hitting the road on my electric bike, visiting Kiwis all over Aotearoa, meeting people who are going green, living independently on the whenua, getting the inside dirt on how and why they choose to live off the grid. I'm in the Bay of Plenty, heading to the whare of Jerry and Simone Magna. Apparently, although they live off the grid, their place still has all the creature comforts.
The whānau live here on Ohakana Island, which is in the Ohiwa Harbour. And I'm waiting for Jerry, who's going to pick me up and take me over. Probably got some big flash launch or gin palace or something.
Well, Jerry's waka is a bit more basic than I was hoping for.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, Pia.
Hey, Jerry, nice to meet you.
Same here.
Look at you and your little piece of paradise.
Will we hit the road?
Jerry, if you hadn't picked it already, is an Irishman. Ohakana Island is a fertile motu covering just over 100 acres or 40 hectares. Waka is the only way to travel to and from the motu, which could make getting to work difficult, especially in the wet.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Tēnā. Welcome.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Oh, wow. Thanks for having me. Look at this. It's beautiful. You know, when I come to places like this and look at that view, I think of people who their wairua doesn't get treated to this. Do you know how lucky you are, young lady?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I want to have a look at more. Everywhere you look, it's beautiful.
Jerry and Simone had been living in Ireland before they moved here and started building their whare in 2007.
Initially, we had a small whare just down below, and in 2004, we lost that in the floods. We had a landslide, so it completely took it and washed it down onto the shore. But, you know, how they say there's a silver lining. Well, the silver lining was, for us, was that we no longer wanted to build in that position, but where else can we build? We came up here and we got a glimpse of the view, and we just thought, wow, yeah, this has got to be it. We just had to have that view.
Jerry decided to construct the new house himself, despite not being a builder. But first, this DIY champion built a barge to bring all the materials to the motu.
Physically, it was challenging. I suppose it was exciting as well because it was a beautiful spot with a young family. We'd been toing and froing from Ireland to here over a number of years, so we wanted to just have something for the grandkids, great-great-grandkids, and that. In a way, it's kind of a new beginning of the whole whānau.
You know, it was hard, but I always had in mind, if we were going to live here, we were going to live properly and as easily as we could. I didn't want to experience any hardship. I didn't want the feeling to be like we were camping, so I wanted to have everything that worked with as if I had a house in Whakatane that was on the main grid.
A feature of living off the grid is being self-sustainable, and Jerry is going to show me how they generate all their own electricity.
Whoa, look at this. This is awesome, bro. You have been busy.
Jerry became such an expert on solar power while working on his whare that he started his own solar energy company.
That's the solar hot water system we have. Now, this is bigger than an ordinary domestic one.
Right.
Because this actually not only heats the hot water for the house, but it heats the water for the underfloor heating and downstairs. We've got underfloor heating in the concrete.
Yep.
And then upstairs we've got radiators.
Yep.
So it also heats that. It heats the water in the spa pool, and we have a future-proof, so it will also heat the swimming pool that's going to be done.
All off here?
Yeah. An average system here will pay for itself in definitely less than 5 years.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. But like just looking down your roof line here, you've got a few different systems here.
I like to trial stuff before I actually installed them for customers. Like take for instance these panels.
Yeah.
These are the latest Perk Mono panels.
What mono panels?
Perk Mono. Now,
Yep.
say the sun hits the panels,
Yep.
there's actually like reflectors inside in the back.
Okay, so it's got like a double hit.
Exactly. Now I have compared those to standard top of the range panels, and
Yep.
they're putting out some 60% more than a standard 250 watt panel.
Okay.
Size doesn't always count in a way, you know, the size of the panel.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. And what about this?
This is like an experimental setup that I set up years ago for experimentation, and it's actually facing west,
Yeah.
and we had another system facing east, and we're just monitoring which the best output.
And because of the rounded shape, you can get away with experimenting with those angles a bit more, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because at any given time of the day, the sun is actually hitting the tube, and it's hitting it direct.
Yeah.
So like it's going to pick it up. The difference between that and the flat plate, or even the
solar
PV
panels.
solar panels, is there's a lot of deflection in the solar panels.
You know, what I love is that you've got this quality standard of life and you've got everything. And you've got the net.
Oh, we've got to go and check the net, just out here.
Have you set a net?
Oh, I set a net this morning while you were still snoring your head off.
Okay, bro.
Can you see the floaters out there?
I can see a black one and a white one.
That's it, yep. We better go and check it out.
Living sustainably is the goal when you're off the grid. So, being able to catch ika in your backyard is perfect. If we can catch anything, that is.
Perfect, mate.
Yep.
There we go, matey. Matey, see, that's because I'm on the sea.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You've done this before.
Yeah. Oh,
And it works.
that's beautiful.
It is indeed.
Good for the raw fish, bro.
One fish might seem like a small haul, but it should be enough to feed us.
I think it was a solo performer there, Jerry.
I think you're right. But anything is better than nothing.
That's right.
And after all that hard work, I'm keen to soak in the spa pool.
I've got a question. Doesn't it take heaps of energy to run a spa pool?
Yes, a massive amount of energy to run the spa pool. But in our case, the spa pool is heated with the excess hot water that's generated from our house. And then the jets and the pump run from the ordinary battery bank and the solar panels also. It costs absolutely nothing. Just free energy from the sun.
So it's all solar powered and it's all free.
Absolutely free. Free and easy.
Dawn at Ohakana Island as the big yellow ball in the sky that powers this house starts to rise.
You know, there's a lot to love about this whānau, but I really do admire their tenacity. They've got this beautiful slice of paradise here, tupuna whenua, and they've carved out a lifestyle that I reckon second to none. Beautiful. Hey, Jerry, you've got a lot of manuka here, bro. Have you ever thought of...
Hives!
Bees are crucial to our survival as they pollinate every plant that we eat. You often hear about how there is a world crisis with the bee population, so the more we can help, the better. The other thing bees do, of course, is make honey. If you have beehives, you have to be registered so they can be protected against disease.
So, Jerry, talk me through what you're up to.
We'll harvest a few frames.
Yep.
My belief is that we don't pillage the whole thing, just take a little bit. Here we go. Full to the brim, absolutely. The thing is, you know, we're actually taking their food and supplies for winter, so
Yeah.
in winter time, I leave enough honey on the frames so that will feed them through over winter.
Yeah. Just let them be.
That's, very clever.
How much honey would you get off a rack, a good rack?
Well, you see, just these 2 lots here,
yeah.
last year we got about 45 litres.
Wow.
It was incredible.
Because it has antiseptic quality.
Well, you know, those palm trees, I'm not too good on the names.
Phoenix palms.
That's the one.
They're dangerous, buddy.
Yep, I was trimming the one down there just recently.
Yep.
And 2 spikes went in to this arm here.
Yep.
Like in deep.
Yes.
And I pulled them out, and I could actually find it a kind of, you know, the pain through
Yep.
out the whole thing.
Yep.
I just came up and put some of the Manuka honey on
Yep.
it, and you know what? I was right as rain the next day. Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So, there's a bit of weight in this.
This is a honey extractor. You load it up with the frames and then give it a spin. Bees are great if you're off the grid. You get honey for the whānau and you can sell it.
Look at that. That's great, man.
All natural.
Can I?
Of course.
'Cause I don't want to make any sudden movements.
These bees behave. We're all far enough. They don't mind. Just spoon it in so gently.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
That's special, mate.
It is.
That's
absolutely. Now you take that home with you and have it in your porridge every morning, and then think of us.
Beautiful, mate. Look at that. Thank you, bro. That's beautiful.
Simone tells me that prior to 1840, Ohakana Island was populated by Maori. As well as a pā site on this motu, there were 90 other pā sites in the area.
So what do you reckon our tupuna picked a place like this?
I think that, you know, from assessment, the space, the size and you've got a natural steep defensive structure with the slope itself. And when we come out to the clearing, you'll actually get a sense of the type of enclosure that it is.
Just opens up, eh?
It opens, but at the same time, you know, you do get a sense that you're fairly well protected here.
Yeah.
So here we've got a whole different aspect of Ohiwa.
What a vantage point. Those fellas are coming, those fellas. No, they didn't say that.
In addition to the natural protection of the water, Ohakana has rich, fertile soil.
Hey, I'm just going to take excuse me, I'm going to take my boots off because my dad used to say, when you arrive at a special place, you need to really arrive, not just your red bands.
Okay.
So I've arrived. Feels
Yeah.
good too. Hey, you know, as we were growing up, a lot of our old people, and they did it because they loved us and aroha and all the rest of it, say, don't go up there because that's an old pā site, okay? I have a different view of that. I want to hear your view.
Well, naturally, they're to be respected. You know, I believe that they were once places for living.
Totally.
So why should they no longer be for living? You know, the huge inhabitation of Ohiwa historically, it was a place for living. A kaumātua said to me that, well, just because pre-European Māori lived in a place, why does it mean that modern Māori can't live there? You know, that was the question. I'm a modern Māori too.
Right, and here we are.
Here we are.
Love it. Tēnā koe, thank you for bringing me here. Very special.
The other thing this motu and the harbour has going for it is easy access to kaimoana.
This is a pretty big bucket. You know, are we going to get a few of these things?
Yes.
So, Inez, what would have been the biggest challenge growing up here when you were a wee bit younger?
Probably the isolation.
Yeah.
I was already a shy kid, and then being isolated on such an island and taking so much effort just to plan anything with friends was probably the biggest challenge.
Right. But you must have done heaps of exploring, eh?
I did some, I didn't do a lot. My brother did a lot more.
Okay, you were more the bookworm.
Yeah, my exploring was done in my head.
That's good. But I've heard you love oysters.
I do, yes. I'm the worst to go oyster hunting with though.
Why? Why? Because we're going oyster hunting.
I eat them straight off the rocks, and I eat the best ones, so it's always the second best that are left.
Here we are, kid, choose your weapon. You told me she was like this.
I know. That's why it's so bad going getting oysters with her.
Look at them though, how blessed are we? Beautiful spot, man.
You're a plasterer.
Okay, let's do this. It's Oyster City. Oh.
Choosy.
Oysters do grow on trees.
See,
Look at that.
Look at...
And those can, you got a rope? Do you think, because you've been brought up like this, that you'll carry on this way of life or incorporate it into your life?
I love to have solo in my house.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be quite as isolated.
Right.
I love being amongst cities and being amongst the different things where I can go outside and be like, oh, there's 10-pin bowling down the street or something.
Well, I can understand that. You're just starting your life. You've got your whole future in front of you. So you should go and do those things.
Yeah.
But you're going to the States, aren't you?
Yeah,
Do you know how expensive oysters are in the States?
probably too expensive.
There, so come on. Uh-oh. Okay, what's cheers in Irish?
Slanter.
Slánta, but loud. Slánta.
I'm here on Ohakana Island in the Bay of Plenty with the Magnafano, who are showing me how they live off the grid. I plan to build my own whare, so Jerry's agreed to give me some advice about what sort of solar system would suit.
Okay, Jerry, this is it?
This is the one-stop shop at Solar Options.
Awesome, mate. Now, look, bro, I'm a pretty straightforward sort of a bloke. I'm not a technical thinker. I'm more your creative type. And is this the thing for me, you know?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because, first of all, well, it's good looking like yourself. But it's an all-in-one, full unit combined. It's a plug-and-play system. So
Say that again?
it's a plug-and-play system.
I like that. Show me what's in here and talk me through it, please.
Absolutely.
Sure, does look simple. Okay, step by step, and I don't want too many steps.
Fair enough. First, the panels on the roof generates the power.
Got it.
It comes straight from the panels into the inverter.
Right.
And unlike traditional systems, this changes the power straight away into AC power. So it feeds the house straight away.
Because it used to go from there to the batteries.
Originally, it just come from the panels into a controller, a separate controller,
Yeah.
and then into the batteries, and then back out. So you were wearing your batteries.
Okay.
But step two is from here into the house, feeds
Okay.
everything. After that, any excess energy goes down
Right.
here. This is our battery bank down here.
Yep. Voila.
So with this system, basically what we're doing is we're trying to save the batteries so they'll only be used at night time.
Plug and play.
Plug and play.
I
That's
love
it.
that.
Now, I've seen the solar panels on the roof, but this one is confusing me.
Jerry, why is this panel here?
This panel is the panel that we use to produce the power for our water pump.
Okay.
Come and have a look.
So how did you know where to dig the hole?
Originally, I got an old bloke to divine, and he divined over there about 10 meters, but the water that he found was, it was stagnant.
And you actually, and I'm not questioning it at all, but water divining's a real thing.
Well, it is. I've seen it several times where it has worked. I mean, I think the diviner was on an off day, the day he came.
Yeah.
He had a bit of a shake the same day, so maybe the GPS was out slightly. But as I said, it wasn't good.
Right.
So then I decided to do my own divining
Yep.
with the digger. And just dug down and kept, I don't know why I kept digging, to be honest, but I just thought that there might be something here.
But there's the result.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, man. Solar power. Beautiful.
Put the power of the sun in your pocket.
You should put that on a T-shirt.
That's our logo for the business.
Is it?
Yep.
I'll do a commercial for you now.
Well, yeah. Good man.
So if you need to go off the grid and change your life, put the power of the sun in your pocket. Hey!
Fantastic, Pio. Fantastic.
How cheesy is that, bro?
Enough of this frivolity.
So is that an avocado?
That is an avocado.
Well, that's an old tree. So, you know, who planted all these?
Well, the previous owner
Yep.
had planted something like 120 macadamias
Yeah.
and a number of avocados. Here, and it was a full-grown mature tree then.
So can we get some of these?
Well, they're a little bit high at the moment, but we've got a bigger tree down here. We might find some lower
Cool, let's do that.
avocados that we can pick.
Watch out for it's a wild animal.
Now, the great thing about having a bit of whenua is you can keep animals and grow produce. I'm collecting some kai for dinner with Simone and Denise.
Oh, cool. Cool, I recognise a few of these.
Yeah, we like to just have a small garden,
Yeah.
you know, just a few basic things that, you know, we might need every day.
I've learnt a lot from my time here on Ohakana Island. Firstly, if you get the right solar power and water heating systems, your whare can practically run as if it's on the grid. You can even heat a spa pool. And Jerry has given me a steer about what solar power I could install. Use your whenua to grow things, meat, vegetables and honey. It's a no-brainer. Also, even if you don't know how to do something, well, just teach yourself.
Well, I suppose when you think about your future and your family's future and what's best for them, originally I always thought that when I would have kids that live in Ireland, but then the more I got to know New Zealand and that, the more I realised that this was a much better environment and that there's a lot more going for them here. And then to take it a step further, coming to Ohakana Island, you know, it's hard, you have to make sacrifices coming and going, but it's still like fantastic rewards in that. A lot of people have this perception that if you're living off-grid, you're like living in a tent, or just like hippies. And well, obviously,
They want to know what we're doing.
Yes.
And, you know, we've had visitors as well that haven't wanted to go home, but Jerry fixes that. He'll get up in the morning and go, right, ferries out. Ferries cleared and out.
I'll stay for a week.
Yeah.
Oh, you booked a good table, Jerry.
I did. Oh, I booked this years in advance.
Ooh, fresh pataki, lovely.
Before I leave, it's time to enjoy the bounty of this whānau, this whenua and tangaroa.
You know, my dream is to one day live off the grid, and I've learnt so much from my experience with this whānau. This guy Jerry here is a bit of a solar power guru sort of a dude. And even though the location can be a little bit challenging, look at it, it's certainly worth it. Tēnā koe, bro. And I just want to give a big thank you to you guys. Ngā mihi kia koutou, tēnā koutou, and you're doing the karakia.
Gwrdd mila maha gwrdd. Gwrdd fy nachta hirna a mi sio a hwg to do nas the fahunas tri Christ hirna or diana. Amen.
Amen. Kia ora tu your reo, bro. Awesome. Okay, raw fish?
No, I'll leave that for you guys.
You know, up north, bro, a lot of people don't believe me, but when we bait our lines before we fish, we have to hide around behind trees because the bloody fish come out and grab it before you put it in the water.
That happens here. They actually jump into the boat.
I've met my match.
Oh, that is the best, though.
Yeah.
That is the best.
Today I'm heading to the winterless north. Waimate North and Te Tai Tokerau, to be precise.
I'm off to visit the home of Mike and Karina Edmonds. They've been living on the Whenua for a couple of years now. But before that, they got themselves into a bit of bother. Quite a bit of bother, actually. They went bankrupt and lost their home in Auckland. So, after leaving the rat race, things were on the up and up. All they had to do was come back to the Whenua and roll their sleeves up. Kia ora!
Kia ora.
Woohoo! Watch out, I haven't got a proper licence.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
We were living in Auckland and we were just sick of going nowhere. I mean, your mahi-mahi, it felt like we were on a grind. We thought, well, we have whenua, it's time to move home.
Apparently, when they arrived here a few years ago, this land was an empty swamp.
So this is your ancestral Whenua?
Aye.
Beautiful. So how long have you guys been here?
4 years in December.
Looks like you've done heaps.
It all started with a lonely container home, and then we've just grown from there.
Container whare.
What started out as a narrow shipping container has been blown out to become a full-size house. So from very modest beginnings, it can now comfortably house the whānau.
The whole container thing has gone off, but why did you guys choose container for your first step?
It was easiest for us to get back to the land. Building from scratch was going to cost too much, so a container home was more economical to start with.
Yeah. So this is a 40-footer,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And how wide are they?
They are 2.4, but they're 2.2 in the inside.
Okay, so they're quite narrow really, eh?
Yeah.
So this is why I'm seeing a bit of extension happening?
Yeah, we first blew out on the left-hand side, now we're blowing out on the right-hand side.
Yeah, yeah.
And all this will be more open plan for more marae style, you know? Yeah, so we'll be able to fit the mattresses on the floor. So, yes, that's the main one, yes.
What about the power bill, bro?
Oh, we don't have one of those. We're on solar power. We just couldn't afford to bring the power pole to the section.
Yeah.
It was going to cost us 15 grand and then another 5 grand to get it from the road into the house. And we could do solar for less than that. So, yep, forget it, we just went solar.
Now, the beauty of Karina and Mike's place is that it's truly off the grid. The electricity grid, that is. But that hasn't stopped Mike creating a special bloke space.
Well, Peel, here's my man cave.
It's beautiful, mate. Just beautiful.
Well, come on, let's take a look.
As well as housing all these big boys' toys, this is also where their solar plant is located.
Ah, so okay. So this is the power to power this beautiful man cave.
The man cave, the flat, and another one.
That's awesome.
So the panels convert the sunshine into DC power that's stored in deep cycle batteries. This power is then converted by the inverter into AC power for use in the whare.
Deep cycle batteries? Well, you've got 12 of them here. What sort of cost per battery?
Anywhere between 500 to 720 each.
And the solar, how many panels have we got up here to...
We've got 18.
Right. Are they a big cost?
250 to 400, depending on whose you get and how good they are.
But yeah, that's your outlay, but...
No power bill. Haven't had a power bill in 4 years.
Kid in the candy store, look at it. Oh, hang on, what's this thing? Are you building a microlight or something?
I wish. It's a wind turbine that we had on our container as well as solar. We tried it, it didn't work. You need 55 kilometres an hour of wind to get optimum power out of that, and we'd be lucky if we got 5% of our power out of it, so it was just a waste of time having it up.
Right.
was actually a bit of a blessing. The actual wife backed into it and it fell over, so...
Yeah. Oh, well, it could stay there for now.
Yep.
So do your homework before you buy any power system. A wind turbine is no good if the wind isn't strong enough. But in Northland, they do have plenty of sunshine.
So, Mike, these are your solar panels. You must be proud.
Yeah, today we're running a 5 kilowatt system with nearly 30 panels.
Wow.
We're definitely happy with what we've got now. I don't think we'll need to, but we can evolve to a bigger system.
So how long can these panels last?
Panels themselves will last roughly 25 years.
Right. So just let me think about this for a moment. If you maintain your equipment, 20 years of life for your batteries, for your panels, and 20 years of no power bills.
That's right.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep.
I like that.
But running on solar also means changing how and when you use certain appliances.
Karina more was a city girl in a way that she liked all the stuff that, like dryers and, you know, hair dryers.
the dryer.
Yeah, I know. But, you know, where me, I didn't really mind as much living in the rough.
I can't do my washing at night. I have to do it during the day. We got to use a kettle. We've got to use gas opposed to an electric jug. It's about not using things that you can actually use during the day.
So there's a lot of change and you need to moderate what you do use at night. So, like, there's no way you could use a microwave.
Yeah, this is the life. I think I'll boil the jug on the gas cooker. Solar-powered lights, solar fridge, and solar freezer. And plenty of cake. What more do you need?
Well, you might need a special place for visitors to stay. And this whare is certainly special.
Look at this. Check this out. A floating whānau whare. Awesome.
I've only been here a day and I'm already full of admiration for how Mike and Karina have turned their life around and for what they have created on this whenua.
Yeah, ducky ducky.
This is the life.
Yeah, I know, mate. It's tough being a duck.
I'm staying with Mike and Karina Edmonds on their whenua in Northland, learning how they live sustainably. Right now, I'm going to give Karina a hand in the gardens.
Man, this looks like good soil, eh?
It is. It's volcanic soil.
Yep.
It's all free draining and it comes from our maunga that erupted about 4,000 years ago.
Yeah. So, with regard to building all this up to prevent the water coming in, was that something you found out the hard way, or what happened?
Yes, a very hard way. We didn't realise we entered a flood zone.
So to stop the water runoff from the neighbour's place flooding their property, they dug drains and built up earth berms.
And we let the plug out of the creek and now, no flooding.
Sweet as. Now, you've given me something here that looks like breakfast cereal.
Yes.
But it's actually corn seeds, eh?
It's sweet corn.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's probably only 1,000 or 2 in there.
Right.
And we're going to plant it all.
All of it?
Yes, because
Good.
we're in a rush because of the season.
OK, well, I'll be your not-so-beautiful assistant.
Yes.
And let's go. So this whole process of growing your own cake, what do you get out of it other than a feed?
You know, it's really pohara up here.
Yeah.
And so to be able to offer something and trade, of course. All my whanaunga know that I've got marakai.
Yeah.
And so they bring something over like kaimoana, you know, where one hasn't got a garden.
They might have a boat.
Well, exactly. Or they'll go hunting for some poaka.
Yeah. So it's a way of life, eh?
It is a way of life. It's what we both enjoy. This is freedom.
Yeah, wow.
It's our mahi and we love it, yeah.
Tinge of jealousy. Come on.
Yeah.
So, how many more have we got to do?
Only about 1,499.
Choice. Well, Mike, how's that? Hey? I'll phone. Oh, okay, I'm coming. I just got to go and help your husband for a second and I'll take this phone call. Beautiful. See you later.
Yeah.
While I've hardly earned my keep, Mike is going to show me how he set up water for this whenua.
Water is so vital, eh? That's a huge challenge for a lot of people. So, I mean, obviously you've got this stream here, but tell me what your setup is.
As you can see, the Alcafine in the river goes all the way up, creek goes all the way up to a puna up the top there, and then comes down about a K down to where we are now.
Right.
And that feeds the house only, and then all our irrigation gets fed from the pond. When we first arrived here, this whole place was just blackberry and gorse, and we needed to create berms and clean out all the creeks before we could actually, you know, start the actual housework.
But water's life, eh?
Yep.
And the gardens are all laid with irrigation, so when Mike starts the pump, their gardens are instantly watered. Not only are they living off the land, but I've heard that Karina is quite the entrepreneur.
Well, I do my rongo Māori and I operate out of Paihia, but I also have a huge customer base in Australia, and I also post nationwide and do a lot of other big major events.
Karina also trades her handmade soap with visitors to the Bay of Islands, a bit like her great-grandparents trading nearly 200 years ago. The first part of her process is collecting puriri branches. Why collect tree branches for soap, I hear you ask? This is because Karina makes her own charcoal from the branches. And when the charcoal is ground down into a powder like this, it can be used as an additive in her artisan soaps.
So to live off the grid, you have to be industrious, and you guys are. Now you're making soap. But it's not just your everyday normal soap.
No, it's a medicinal soap. It's a rongo Māori soap. I use 2 principal ingredients.
Right.
Activated charcoal, puriri, and kumaraho, and that's all you need to know today.
Kia ora. Kia ora. Where do you sell it?
Well, I operate out of Paihia, where we have 54 cruise ships that visit the Bay of Islands in the summer, and I'm based there throughout the whole season, 5 months.
Fantastic. Okay, this is cool. I've never made soap before, so can I be your, apprenticed soap maker?
Yes, we're going to make some soap.
Karina adds her secret ingredients to the base soap recipe, then we mix it up.
That's right. Very good. And just mix it like a cake now.
So I'm pouring on top of your pour?
Yes.
Or next to it?
Next, the different mixes all go into these long moulds.
Yep.
Hey, this looks like a bit of a tikka masala.
No, my mate, you have to use every single bit out.
Can I do the drop thing?
That's right. Okay, so splats up. Very good. Harder.
Now what happens? We spread it.
Kumutu.
Oh, kua mutu. And how long does this take to mature?
Well, we cut it tomorrow.
Okay, so overnight.
And then we leave it for the longer the better, months.
So if it's too early, it's going to sort of dilute quicker.
It will just collapse, yes.
So, seeing I sort of had a hand in this, can we call this like soap peel?
Nah.
Oh.
The name of the soap is Haneida.
Hineda.
Haneida.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Named after my tupuna, Ngāti Haneida.
Beautiful.
Ahapu.
Well, I'll accept that no on that basis. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
After making soap, it's time to feed the animals.
So, Heavenly, is this your job?
Yes.
You're in charge of the ducks. Awesome.
Now, I know a lot of people who have chickens,
There you go, bud. In you go.
but I've never met whānau who keep ducks.
Settle down, settle down. You at the back, in you go. So, it's just why ducks?
Look at them. They're docile,
Yeah.
they're easy to look after, they lay eggs,
Yep.
you can eat them.
Eat what?
The ducks.
Oh, okay.
So the girls we keep and the boys will eat them. Yes. And the girls, they lay eggs, so they serve a purpose.
So how many eggs do you get a day?
They're in full lay now. We can get about 15 eggs, maybe 20 eggs, it depends. When we first moved here, we didn't have a lot of money, and so what we did is we would put our eggs out the front and we would sell our eggs. Now we just give them away to our manuhiri that come visit. Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, are you going to check those eggs?
After when we do the water.
Okay, we're going to do the
Be
water.
patient. Patience.
Patience. I just got a lecture. Fair enough.
Egg time.
Collect the eggs, darling.
Oh, wow. Shall I keep this door closed?
Yes.
Okay.
And also will escape. And if they escape, we'll have no eggs. I don't like feathers on my eggs.
Hey, looks like your ducks have done a good job, Heavenly.
Yes, they lay every single night.
That's awesome. So what do we use the eggs for? Are these for breakfast?
For scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
And also we'll use them to trade. We'll get some vegetables, some avocado, maybe some kaimoana,
Beautiful.
some kina and some ika. Yeah.
Can I have a look? Can I have a look at one? Look at that. Brand new.
Better than a supermarket.
I think you're right. Let's go. Shall I close the gate?
I will. Bye-bye.
Hara mai.
The ducks are just part of these guys using all their whenua to be productive to sustain themselves. Since Mike and Karina arrived on the whenua 4 years ago, they have truly established themselves. And down the road on their local marae, their practical skills come in handy too.
Oh, okay.
So here's our water tank here.
Yeah.
Here's the holes we're going to patch up today because our marae needs water, and this is part of our contribution to our marae, living on the whenua. It's a way of giving back.
So just helping out when you can.
When we can,
Yeah.
yes.
So have you lost a bit of water, guys? Because I noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this, right, but some of the whānau, if you know what I mean, there's a pipe leading from here to that fella's house.
Well, that was better than Momo in the water.
Yeah,
Give it to the whānau
yeah,
that needed the water. They're much appreciated.
yeah. Bet you he's happy.
Yeah.
You can tell manual labour's not my strong point here, bro. I'm sort of more of a sit on the couch sort of a guy, really.
Supervisor?
That's it. I'll just do the one hand. Okay, so what do we need to do?
And mix this around. You've got to make it into like a dough.
Yeah.
It's like rolling doughboys in a ball up.
Actually, in this modern society, they're actually called dough persons.
Grab that in your hand,
Yep.
pull that out,
Oh, yeah.
and you're going to press that hard up against there, and you're going to have to hold it for a minute.
How long?
A minute.
Crikey.
We'll see you next week.
Next minute.
Hard and flat. That's it. Keep going. Hard up.
Yeah.
That's it.
How long's it been now?
59 seconds to go.
You know, what I'm doing here, whānau, tēnei mahi, is integral to the lifeblood of this marae. I'm contributing to this beautiful place. Yeah, yeah.
That should do it. Look at that. Look at that. You plugged the hole.
Beautiful.
Good work. Good mahi.
Being off the grid makes you feel, it actually gives you freedom. Freedom from not having to pay a bill every month. You're in control of how much power you use yourself and how much, and yeah, to me, it's just about freedom.
We're contributing to helping the environment. That's a big one, yeah. And we're not reliant on anybody.
Mike and Karina are encouraging their whānau into this sort of independent lifestyle by building more homes on the whenua.
You know, It always makes me feel happy when I hear about people who are moving home to whānau land, clearing the land for whānau. I reckon if we can, we all should do it, you know? Oh, well, work to do.
I don't know how handy I am on this thing, but man, is it fun.
Yes!
Now Karina is going to show me how our soap has turned out.
And here is our end result.
They look amazing.
And I can cut them from the same mould.
Yep.
But when you open them up, no two are the same. So each of them are unique, which represents Heneda's uri.
Yeah, and your whakapapa.
Aye.
That's fantastic. That's beautiful. Tēnā koe.
This is our story. And Heneda wants you to choose one.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I never select any for the customer. When I'm out at the ships, they always go through and choose their own.
So I can do the same?
You can.
Fantastic.
To wash your tinana, you can.
Right.
So please, yeah.
Okay, so seeing you've been speaking over this one. Oh, mate, I'm gonna smell beautiful.
You are.
Kia ora.
Kia ora. You got to work for what you want, and it depends what you want. I mean, we wanted to work for a nicer lifestyle, so
Anything worth having is worth working for. So that's the way you got to look at it. If you really want it, you'll work for it.
What am I going to take away from my stay with Mike and Karina? Well, if you're organised and determined, you can live off the electricity grid. Secondly, use your whenua as a resource to generate things to share and trade. Grow crops, make things. Thirdly, hard work brings reward. These guys had a goal for a new, better lifestyle and went for it. And finally, living and working off the grid on your whenua, you can go from having nothing to being financially independent in quick time.
we come home, put our po in, and that's where we're going to go, and this is where we're going to stay. Because for my mokopuna.
Hey, would you guys ever go back?
No, never. Never.
There's only one place we'll go after this, and that's Perikotaha. We'll live here till we die, yes.
Kia ora rā tātou. He wāhi mihi tēnei ki te mihi kia koutou e awhi ana tō tātou kaupapa. I just want to say a big thanks for having us and letting us share your fellas' life being off the grid. So thank you very much. Tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa. Kia ora.
Kia ora. Kia ora. Well, Pio, we have a gift for you, and the kamokamo seeds from Pangaru, and a bit of my whenua.
Oh, it's good to get a bit of land back.
Aye.
Awesome.
And that's all you're going to get. That's your piece of dirt.
Tough negotiator. Should have been around in 1840. Like. Anyway, pop those back here because I've got something for you too. I've got a little waiata for the whānau. And it goes exactly like this. We hope. Fresh guitar, eh? I'm gonna tell you a story about a couple and what they did. They left the Auckland rat race, went north to live off the grid. People said, hey, you must be crazy, you fellas must be mad. But 4 years later, they're still living on whānau land. They work from dawn till dusk, living in a steel container. I said if you fellas found the good life, pure, it's a no-brainer. There's a few less luxuries from the life we had before, but now it's all about whānau and our policies open door. They got fresh running water, and as you know, water is life. But power for the whānau was a new challenge for Mike. A wind turbine didn't cut it, you need 50 Ks a day. But he had a light bulb moment, solar power all the way. Well, I have to leave this whānau, but no doubt they will cope. And thanks for the come on seedlings, and I won't forget my soap. Your tuple now will be smiling, watching Moko run and play. The fen was alive again, I've got to ride away. Yes, the fen was alive again, living another day. Yes, the fen was alive again, ka kite, hooray. Woohoo! Kia ora whānau.